Yeah, so tire delaminated, messed up my body. Took out this light over here, pulled my bumper down, ripped out my CB antenna. And somehow it's taken out all the electrics to my motor. So I got no ignition or no fuel pump. What else? No power steering, no alternator. So I don't know what's going on, guys. Yeah, not too good. I was getting a new tire put on yesterday, and I didn't get the call that it was ready. So I was still on a spare tire, driving to work this morning. All of a sudden, it just blew up and started doing a ton of damage. I pulled off as quick as I could to the shoulder of the I-17 interstate highway, and I had to get AAA to tow me. So here we are. Looks like I'll be booking into a hotel, motel for probably a week or more. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may have to take off work. I don't know yet. But yeah, this is gonna be pricey. Not just the cost of a hotel, motel, but possible loss of work. I'm supposed to be at work right now, and who knows how much to repair this. Not looking good, guys. Not the start to the weekend I had planned. I was planning on heading out to Greer again this evening. So that definitely is not happening now. Alright guys, I'm here in the hotel. I've booked it for 5 days because I really don't know how long my van's going to be out of commission, and I got a smoking hot deal at around about $100 a night. So I booked for 5 nights just in case I didn't want to have to rebook and maybe the rates go up. This particular hotel, I've been here before, and it can range upwards of 120 a night. I've seen it go over 200 a night, depending on the season and time. So this is the cheapest I've ever got. I think it's because it's the middle of the summer. Nobody's really coming to Phoenix in the heat. So I got a pretty good deal. I've been relaxing here for the evening. I haven't really done much. The whole ordeal today stressed me out. I was out in the heat for a long time today, so my muscles are feeling pretty wrecked right now. I'm just cooking up some ramen and just watching TV. Not much else to report yet. I haven't heard back from the mechanic yet. They were, I was an unannounced show up of mine or arrival from me. They are a mechanic that I use often. Not necessarily the cheapest, but they do try to get things done quickly for me, and that's what I appreciate because I live in my van and I need my van back. So let's hope it's something minor, like it just tore out a single cable or something they can just hook back up maybe. I really don't know. I couldn't find anything under there, but it's a very stressful situation. Like I said, the symptoms aren't good. It's turning. The starter's turning, but it's either no fuel or no fire, no spark. I don't know. One of those two. On top of that, I don't think it's the spark. I think it's the fuel, because there was some fuel in the line. When I pulled over, I did restart the van. It did start. I also noticed the battery light was on, so I think that means no alternator. No power steering. That was one of the first things that went out when the tire exploded, was my power steering. So, yeah. The body damage, I don't care too much about, as long as I can get that bumper pulled up and straightened a little bit. I don't care. The front panel that's busted up, I'll live with it. Maybe I'll put a plunger on it and try to pull it out a bit, but I can live with the bent body panel like that. Anyway, I just want to get it back on the road because I don't I don't like living in a hotel. I like living in my van. Honestly, being in this big space, I don't feel comfortable anymore. I'm restless being in here. I want to be outdoors. All right, that's enough for me for the night. We'll check back in tomorrow, see if we've made any progress. All right, guys, the good news, I'm here in my hotel room. It's the next day. I went to work to make up the hours I'd missed. I just got a call. Van is ready, guys, and it's a lot less bad than I expected, other than the body. All right, guys, I am back in my van. It is running. I still have all the body damage to deal with, and the indicator that's not working, and the headlight that needs replacing, and now I have to get a new spare. But yeah, other than that, we are up and running. My van is running. Oh, it's blinking fast because my blink is destroyed. But yeah. Alright, so I'm probably going to go back to work. That's where my jack is. I'm going to try maybe push this bumper up a bit. I don't like how close it is towards the tire, but we'll see what we can do with it. Alright, I'll check back in soon. Alright guys, quick talk. It's 11 at night. I'm super exhausted. We have the van in the lot here outside the hotel. Got some fixing to do on it, guys. Yeah, definitely got some fixing to do, unfortunately. It took quite a beat. Luckily though, I got all my electrics back, other than the headlight and the turn signal that need replacing. I actually got the turn signal working. The glass is all broken, but I have a new shroud I've already bought for it, so we're going to put that on at some point, probably tomorrow at some point. The bulb actually, when the tire exploded, it hit so hard it flicked the bulb out of its housing. That's why it wasn't working. So I have that back in place. It's running. The glass is broken, but like it's still kind of there, so I should be able to be okay with that. My tire is clearing the bumper. It is close, but it's not hitting the bumper, so I think I'm okay there, but I do want to bring it up. So luckily, a good friend of mine, he has a blowtorch, so I'm going to heat that bumper up. I already jacked it up with the 3-ton jack today, and I pushed it into place, but it's got so much spring in that steel that it drops straight back down. So I'm going to have to heat it up and then push it up to keep it to hold. But yeah, should be able to do that. The only real problem I'm going to have is the body damage on the quarter panel that got messed up really bad. It's fixable, definitely fixable, but it's beyond my expertise. And I'm not paying a body shop to fix an old vehicle like mine. It's just not worth it. So I may try to bend it out best I can, but it's definitely not going to come back as good as it is. Possibly might have to turn the van into a art van, maybe, and just conceal it with paint. I don't know. I should be able to get the rubber off at least, but I'm just not happy how badly it looks all beat up like that with the bumper hanging down. And I have to reattach a new CB antenna and new wiring and all that because that all got ripped out. But we're okay. We're back on the road. Some other things to do. I have to replace the spare now. I think I'm going to put a brand new tire on that spare wheel, put it on the front, and put the front tire that's on the other side on as the new spare. So we'll have a brand new spare that's definitely road worthy. So that was a learning curve for me. I was a little worried about the spare, but I just kept telling myself it's only temporary, it'll hold. Well, it did not hold. It annihilated my van pretty bad, guys. But cautionary tale. I know I've had a lot of those lately. But that's how you live life, I guess. You live, you learn. Hopefully I don't make this mistake again. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me today. I am just dead right now. I'm absolutely dead right now. I got nothing left in me. These 2 days have been just horrible, guys. Absolutely horrible. But it's good to have my van back, and we're heading back out. I'm not going to be staying in this hotel after all. I'm going to be heading out. I don't know. I know I've got a nice, clean, cozy hotel room for the weekend, but it's not for me. I need to be out there on the road, guys. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this, even though it was really chaotic and I was definitely not enjoying it. So I had to film some of it because I wanted you all to see the problems of van life on the road. As much as I really didn't feel like filming, I tried to film what I could and show you guys along the way. I know many of you want to know what was happening, how it was happening, but we did overcome, so that's all good. Alright guys, I'm going to shut it off there. Until next time, this is Aussie Van Man, and we shall see you later. What's going on here?